Welcome to Ascension at Prayer with Pastor Stephen Newberg and Minister of Music Mark Johanson.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
I don't know how am I?
Yeah, well, you're here.
Yeah, it's good enough. I'll take that. How are you?
I'm here as well.
Welcome to Ascension at Prayer. And this is where we discuss the hymn of the day for the fifth Sunday fifth Sunday of Easter that's coming up. At the Lamb's High Feast we sing. Mark, tell me about this hymn.
Yeah, Lutheran Service Book 633. This is a great hymn that is sung during the Easter season. Actually, we sang it on Easter as one of our distribution hymns. I love it. It's one of my favorite hymns. And there's a word that kind of weaves through it a little bit. It's the word Paschal. And that's not a word you see every day. So it maybe bears a little explanation of what that word means. And it has a lot of connection to the word Passover. Here in the text, we sing Paschal bread, Paschal victim, Paschal lamb, or Paschal blood, excuse me.
You said Paschal lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is in there. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. But it's the Paschal lamb. That's the whole theme. That's Passover lamb.
So Paschal, from the Greek Paschal, which is to suffer, to the passion. We use the word the passion of Christ, right? So this is where that word comes from. And just as the lamb suffered for the family that it saved in the Passover remembrance, so we have a lamb who suffered for the church and died for the world, and we're saved by his blood. And you're right, this is an awesome Easter hymn because it really brings together Easter and Pentecost,
right,
which is what we're only a few weeks out from now. Yeah. So Jesus, in dying for us, has come closer to us than anyone else. And so we celebrate his real presence in the Lord's Supper. Through that physical nearness, he's actually spiritually present with us, so we actually take his body into ourselves. He's with us wherever we go. By entering and submitting himself to our fate, he has become, well, this is what you do when you get married, right? You actually sort of submit yourself to someone's,
right, to
this other person. You say, I'm going to stick with you in sickness and death and hell, whatever you go through, I'm there with you. And this isn't just a partnership. This is actually I'm sort of entering into you and you're entering into my life.
Right. There's
a physical way that happens. There's a spiritual way that happens.
Two become one.
That's right. So this is all Paschal. We're going to suffer together. It's not like the family that parties together stays together. It's the family that suffers together. Maybe you've noticed that it really has the power to bring you together more than anything else.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and this is all part of what we're celebrating at the Lamb's High Feast.
The Lamb's High Feast.
The Holy Communion. It's all part of Easter. It's all part of Pentecost. It's actually sort of the way that we move from Easter to Pentecost, isn't it?
Sure, yeah.
It's that so we're here spending time with Jesus Sunday morning. It's Easter morning. Every Sunday is a little Easter.
Every Sunday is a little Easter.
And how is it that we move from that place to our life out in the world and have Jesus there with us? It's through this supper, this Paschal remembrance.
Absolutely.
Cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah, what else do you like about this hymn?
I like that we sing the word Alleluia after each verse. I don't know why.
Yeah, Alleluia. You know what that means, right?
Praise God.
Praise the Lord. That's right. Yeah, praise the Lord.
Got it right.
It's a long time. I was like 2-3 years through seminary before I realized. I'm just kind of slow on the uptake. That's me. But it's a beautiful hymn. I can't wait to sing it with you.
Yeah, check out our YouTube page. You'll find this recording of this hymn as well as the psalm for this week and other videos of services and events going on at the church.
Thanks, Mark.
Thank you, Steve.